Hello, bruvs. As you can hear, the rain's beating down, but we got books. We always got books, bruvs. This is a Choose Your Own Adventure book, a reprint of the classic series, of which I just sold, I think, 40 some books for $300 after buying them for 50 cents a piece. So all's good on that account. Me and these stickers. Gotta stop taking these off while I'm filming. Alright, it's going back on. Stay on there. Alright, I'll just finish. I know you want me to finish. And by choose your own adventure, it means exactly that. You get to choose your own adventure as far as the end goes. So I think there's like numerous different plots. I don't really care. I'm just going to resell the book. Mine Own Ground, Race and Freedom on Virginia's Eastern Shore, 1640 to 1676 by T.H. Breen and Stephen Innes. Doesn't really give a caption, but I guess you understand what it's about. Units in English. I wouldn't have got this book except for this. Bill Hicks. It'd be brilliant if this, although it's not the right dates, since this book was written in 46 or 40. I highly doubt it was in use when Bill Hicks was in school in the 70s or whenever it was. Maybe it says Bull Hicks. Bull. Anyway, I bought it on the outside chance that it was Bill Hicks's book, though I highly doubt it. Never know. So we could find a location. We got some good art here. Let number 11. Penmanship. There were some other things in this book, some little added addendums by children that I'm using, but I don't know where the hell they're at right now. So we'll just assume that's not Bill Hicks's book. A Murder in Virginia, Susan Lebsock. It is 1895 in rural Virginia, and a white woman lies in her farmyard, hacked to death with a meat axe? Suspicion soon falls on a young black laborer who tries to flee the county. He, in turn, accuses 3 local black women of plotting the murder and wielding the axe. Though through vivid courtroom scenes and gripping personal stories, Bancroft Prize-winning historian Suzanne Lebsock takes us deep into this world when Reconstruction is slowly fading and Jim Crow is on the rise. The Way It Was. Glimpses of Detroit's history from the pages of Our Detroit magazine, as in whore, H-O-U-R, Our Whore. The photos in this volume were culled from the back pages of Our Detroit magazine. From 1880 to 1987. Oh, the Ferndale Lanes. That's Edgewater Park, right? It's got to be Hudson something. Kearns, obviously. Santa's Wonderland, it's Hudson's. Probably the old train depot. Maybe not. Detroit Via Expressway. $25 millionth Ford. What's this? Edgewater Park. I just said that. Not Edgewater, but Rouge River Park. Possibly. Does not say. Or does it? Belle Isle Creamery. That's fucking brilliant. 1918. It's Houdini. There's the park or the Washington Avenue fountain. I have several postcards of this thing. I used to freeze over in the winter. Look at that snow. What does that say? Michigan weather neophytes may think winter is behind us. By mid-March, this is April 6, 1886, when the city was clobbered with more than 2 feet of snow. Clobbered. Collector's Value Guide Pokemon. It was weird. I was texting my kid that I saw a license plate that said Bulb, S-A-R, or S-R, Bulbasaur. Then literally right when I was texting my child, I found this book, which is the second copy I found in about a month. One's going to said child, and this one's going to the for sale sign. I will sell him. This book was from last week. I somehow misplaced it, and it didn't make the cut last week. Long Leo Kowalski. The Story of the Great Lakes by... This book signed? Is it signed? First printing, Walter Havighurst, illustrated by John O'Hara Cosgrave II. The Story of the Great Lakes, Long Ships Passing. So it's a signed first edition. Nice. Shut up, Rain. The Great Lakes. Front Porch Backseat, Courtship in 20th Century America. Beth L. Bailey. Remember those awful competitive dating games of our youth? With their stultifying rules. In this lively account, Beth Bailey puts them in their historical place. She examines advice, literature, magazines, and pop cultural texts to illuminate the economic metaphors and trace the social conventions of courtship among young, middle-class North Americans. Sounds like an interesting enough book. Hey, let's neck on the SETI. Savage Appetites, True Stories of Women, Crime, and Obsession. A methodical examination of just what it is about murder that obsesses us. Rachel Moore links 4 archetypes: detective, victim, defender, and killer, to 4 tales of women driven by obsession, scrupulously examining the nature of crime, desire, empathy, and justice. From a frustrated heiress crafting crime scene dollhouses to a young woman who became part of a Manson victim's family. From a landscape architect in love with a convicted murderer to a Columbine fangirl who planned her own mass shooting. Wonder if that was that one girl. What was her name? Paz or something like that. Let's see if they show her name. Killer. Here was this written. 2019. Anyway. How to make cheese on the farm and in the home. It's just a little booklet. Obviously. I thought about it, but then I see you got to do a lot of stuff to make cheese. And I'm not doing all this work to make cheese. Holy shit. Basic Listener's Book of Opera. This book looks like a library binding because it is. And as such, you see that it's the Jacksonville Free Public Library, received September 2nd, 1934. If that wasn't enough, the pocket on the back for Jackson Public Library also has the little pocket with a dated card. Keep this card in the book pocket. This book is due on the latest date, stamped. Doesn't say what year. Lots of dates, but no frickin' year. I'm local to Jacksonville. I wonder what this is. Wish they wouldn't have ripped it off. Why would you do that? That's the same as that. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks bigger. Well, it's gone now, so nothing you can do about it. Don Giovanni. The Cure for All Cancers. It's probably, I hope this isn't a horoscope, or not a horoscope, but it's somebody's death notice, remembrance card. I bought this to resell because it's apparently worth some money. Although it's not in very good shape. If I can get 15, 20 bucks for it, I'll take it. English, Polish dictionary. You should be looking at my information. $5.83. Obviously, you know the English, the Polish dictionary is. I may sell this depending on how much it's worth, or I may keep it since I am half Polish, even though I don't care about being half Polish. Nor does Polish care about me. Don't know why I got this one. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Death by Black Hole, host of Cosmos, Space-Time Odyssey. And other cosmic quandaries. I think it's probably because I have another book of his, so. Not a particular fan of science or physics. Or the cosmos, which I believe is what's that called? Program. What's the name for it? Anyway, the truth about pot. 10 recovering marijuana users share their personal stories. Since I have a bunch of books on drugs, I figured why not add another one. Good hard look at marijuana. Pot's insidious side effects. I agree, it makes people dumber. And most people can't afford to be dumber, but they will continue to be dumber because they're dummies. And last but not least, Warriors Raven Paw's Path, now in full color. What is this, like a graphic novel? Sure is. My kid no longer reads these, but like I said, The time will come around when that will change. The saga continues. Don't know if it's worth anything, but I will save it for when that time comes around. All right. Goodbye, bros. Goodbye.